Okay. Uh, so this will be a different scenario where uh setting up. So, I'm not gonna worry about manage save map. Why does I forgot about the green army. Nice for. Now I need to search up where camp bomb is so I can. I know it's near. Where is Tambov on a map? It's a Tambov, not Tambol. Tambov. Moscow there. No, not there. Fucking bitch ass fuck. Tambov. Not 10 balls. What the fuck? Satellite. Zero. I need to know where the rivers are though. It's not around. And I am getting this green to be made White Russia. They would get all. They'll connect all their uprisings. then they'll be trapped by absolute. And their uprising spread quickly around the region, eventually taking out the White Russians that are there, and they'll make a truce with Bolsheviks in order for them to help. That's what they do. They just capture some before more Bolshevik uprising stop. Now, eventually, it came to a stalemate around here, but not for long, as many here were and front was up by. Eventually, they got to the Mongolian border, and Mongolia started having a communist uprising as well. Eventually, they joined Bolsheviks for this pocket and to away. Eventually, they reached the gates of Vladivostok, and their new capital, which was there, under while more Bolsheviks risen up behind their line, cut off all the army, eventually killing every single one down here. So those only quickly fell. And White Russia was now the first thing that Bolsheviks would do is they would start invading the Green Army, hold for some time, or they would eventually. Now it was just Karelia to worry about, and they were also sending supplies to Finland. And Karelia has been sending supplies, which it resulted in a peace treaty where now they were divided. Now the Soviet Union begins to invade Karelia, but they only annex it. Then they move down south, start invading the Caucasus by moving, but they didn't face any resistance. They were wondering why that was. Fight, get captured, eventually fell, and anyway, so all the Central Powers have annexed Belgium, and they've created a Belgian. They've annexed. Now, Paris would be encircled at this point, but the French would not be there as they were fighting Bordeaux, Marseille, and Paris. They were arriving at. They would begin their long journey around Marseille and Paris. This is where the French would make a propose a peace, and they were only really focused. Yeah, so they didn't really lose. Anyway, so now that they are still living, they could keeping these guys safe. Thought about this, but they didn't keep Curly safe, so Curly had to annex India, and eventually, also the people of Finland fell, and Ingrid was handed over to. So it was part here section. A naval landing occurred here. They tried holding. Eventually, they've locked themselves in their capital behind walls. So there's. But anyway, now a communist uprising happened, but is easily suppressed. Austria-Hungary is about to collapse before then all those um, Albania got to have of the cake as they joined, and they'd also get this island here. The Ottomans. Well, eventually, Greece was surrounded and blockaded before the inevitable. Anyway, now the Soviets would invade Finland, and Finland would lose. No, they would attack Ukraine just to get this. But series of uh the hell was wrong. Russian Civil War. The Free Corps. Northwestern Command. Let's see what that is. One, two, three, two, five. Oh, this is what it is. Oh, that's cool. Let's save it. Let's save until I. Let's save it until I find another black government. Please tell me it's like another one like this, but like white Russia. So 836 280 9855. Ooh, this is what it is. To the West Russia Volunteer Army, 1849. 1, 2, 2. Haven't we done? My headphones fell off. Haven't we done this before? Don't know. Maybe we haven't. Oh. Oh, this one looks better. Oh yeah, that one looks good. Search up White Russia. About Russia. Well, White Russia. Russian Civil War. White Army. There goes the White Army. Oh, this one looks hella nice. Oh, the variant 2 one. Alright, all of them look good. I am screenshotting this. All of them look good. I am going to spawn in variant 2. That one I think looks the best. I love variant 2. So it's 1885, 1900, 156. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Okay, is it variant 3? 1885, 189, 7873. Oh yeah, it's this one. Look at this one. Ooh. We're gonna come back from the ashes. Let's just get rid of Green Army. Sorry, Green Army. Oh, look at all this. Alright. We're coming back from the dead. Right, green. We're gonna reclaim our empire. First things first, we need to start preparing. So, let's start by let's start by controlling this behind this river right here. So let's start doing uprisings. And how about we request the allies for help? Alright, they've agreed to help, but by only liberating a little bit. And giving us a little amount of weapons and stuff. So this is how much they liberated. So we're gonna take that and we're going to push. At this point, they still don't know. Alright, we're also going to take this. Luckily at this time there's no radios, so we just have to execute anyone that's trying to, any Bolshevik that's trying to go to the capital. Now around this point we're facing troubles. But don't worry, as we can go around them and do what they done to us and circle us. Okay, let's push to the Urals. Okay, Tuva is taken. We're just pushing. Alright, now that we've passed the Urals, we're going to just do one straight line to the sea right here, cutting off their troops. Which we can take. Let's also encircle more of them troops. Now let's head straight for Moscow if we can. Just continue on our way. Alright, we've reached Karelia. Now we're at St. Petersburg, also known as Leningrad at this point. Let's make a deal with Ukraine. They accept that deal. Alright, this is their last pocket right here. So it's pushing from here. So should we just beeline right? Should we just head right to Moscow? Yeah, um, why am I saying it? Alright, so we're going. So eventually at this point, we are closing in on the last Bolsheviks. We've promised Belarus territory for aid. Now, this is basically what the Russian Empire looks like. Not that bad, but not that great either. So, how about we change things up by invading a poor innocent nation? Bro, how hard is this? Finally. Now how about we backstab Belarus? But we have to wait for them to die. So how about we wait for France, so let's make a deal with France and Britain again. And a surprise attack went on. Stalemate at this point. Then they peace out, and all they wanted was to liberate some stuff and gain land. But they also made a deal where, since Russia also got, we also got to hear that we also have to gain Belarus, and you also have to lose some of your puppets. You can keep. You have to lose. They have to. They can keep. The only puppet that they can keep is Poland, but they have to lose the rest. So Ukraine's on their own now, and so is the Baltic Duchy. Oh, looks like we did survive here then. And in the Åland Islands. But anyway, let's just get this over with. Now let's just backstab Ukraine. Sorry, Ukraine. Yeah, they didn't stand a chance, which is sad. Ukraine doesn't have life. Ukraine must live in real life. But we're not done yet, as we still need Poland. So how about we politely wait? Oh wait, we're just going to invade them. We wanted this. Now we are going to negotiate for Poland. We'll give them a million. We'll give them $1 million if they give us Poland. They'll accept it. Alright, how about a million more for Central? How about a million more for Eastern? Yay. Alright, so now that we've regained them, I guess I can make another stream now where we're just going to go in public servers. So,